I'm going to ask Pat to come and tell you all the rest of the news.
Thanks, Colette. Yeah, well, Colette mentioned Hugh McKittrick inviting me into the studio, so we had a chat about the Lions Club, and the next thing the red light went on. Hugh plays a song. I didn't know what was happening. He asked me to read from the Dundalk Democrat live, which I'd never done before, and I've been doing it ever since on a Thursday night. That's pretty much what happened. I then took part in the Learn About Radio course. I sat in with other presenters, Paddy Mack and Padraig Quigley specifically. Learned a lot from those guys. I operated the sound desk for the history show Fido Fido, which was a nice, easy introduction to using the desk, and then ended up doing it on the Lion show with Hugh standing behind me, telling me to push up faders for microphones, how to connect to a phone call, play out tracks, ads, community notices, and the news, etc. He was a great teacher. And over the years, I'd say there's been about 20 different members of the Lions Club involved in the radio show. Some come in for a while, for a few months or whatever, and go off. At the moment, the show features Kieran Clark particularly. He's 2 contributions to the show every week, a whiz quiz, as he calls it, and On This Day, what happened on this day. And we also have a poetry corner, which features local poets who recorded their poems for us. During COVID, we debated whether we'd keep the show going for all the obvious reasons. Initially, we're using repeat shows, but they were very dated, so we asked ourselves, can we record at home? And I then ended up setting up a wee facility at home. I have a wardrobe now converted into a studio, and I can record and edit, if I need to, from time to time. So on the show, on the Lions show, apart from the whiz quiz and the poetry corner and On This Day, we invite community groups, representatives in for an interview, and our programme highlights local and also national events and campaigns. For instance, when the Lions in Ireland promote Diabetes Day, which they do right throughout the island of Ireland, we had a representative from Diabetes Ireland come on and talk about diabetes, etc. And then through the programme, I've also joined the Dundalk FM team that presents the weekly programme. That's what I'm doing here this morning, the Community Affairs show Town Talk. And along with other presenters, we get to meet lots of amazing people, as we did this morning, and we hopefully will meet a couple more. And people that we might not get to meet normally. And we hear about what's going on in the town and what's going on in the community. And at the station, we also get to meet other presenters who have similar interests. And then when I met presenter Callum McCooey, we decided on an idea of a Saturday afternoon series of shows about the Slane concerts. We've done, I think, 27 of those over the last couple of years. We got to interview many of the Irish band members who performed at Slane, and we followed it up then with a series on the Self-Aid concert, which was in the same mould. And we're now doing bands and gigs that happened here in Dundalk, particularly in the 60s, 70s and 80s. And we did one last Saturday, and we'll have another one next month. The Lions' motto is "We serve," and you can serve the community in many different ways. Having our own show on Dundalk FM means that we're keeping the Lions' name out there. People are hearing us in the car, in the taxi, in their homes. And we know that because when we're out shaking collection buckets for our annual Christmas food appeal or for Daffodil Day, and people are very generous, quite a few people will say, yeah, we know you Lions from the radio. So the name is getting out there, it's reinforcing it. And as a community group, you have to keep pushing and raising your profile. Yes, you can have a website or you can have social media, but the Dundalk FM is another way of connecting with the community. And for the Dundalk Lions, it works very well. And every so often we get to help somebody through the show to connect with the community in a very positive way. And I'm sure it would work for any community group. That's basically it. Thank you.